Logan is the #1 movie in America. It tells a story of an old man who won't die teaching his daughter everything he knows. I feel like I've seen that before. Ring the bell. Welcome to the show. I'm JR Perez. Let's talk Fastlane. Goldberg is your new WWE Universal Champion. Now, he's only wrestled 1 minute and 47 seconds in singles competition in the last decade. He's only done 2 moves. He has more moves than minutes he's wrestled. Because of that, some people were infuriated, like Brian Alvarez.
This f***ing show. I may as well mute your mic for a while, because I'm going to f***ing go on for about an hour here.
Other people, like our friends at the New Age Insiders podcast, were ecstatic, even getting retweeted by Goldberg himself. Speaking of reaction videos, we actually recorded our reaction to their reaction video.
I know those guys.
Also at the pay-per-view, the New Day revealed their new ice cream, and from the way Big E was acting, we know the flavors. Molly Mango, Blunt Berry, Ecstasy Salted Caramel, and of course, Grape. Speaking of tag teams, Anderson and Gallows are still your Raw Tag Team Champions, and were even tweeted at by the broken one, Matt Hardy. Now, the Hardy Boys have apparently signed to ROH, as they are the new ROH Tag Team Champions, but people still have hope for them coming to the WWE. But they're wondering, are they still going to be broken? I mean, after leaving Impact, at least they're not broke. And as for Senior Benjamin, well, he got caught up in those ice raids. It's pretty bad. The only hope, though, is Vanguard 1, who... What are you... Dude, that's annoying. What are you doing? It's very... Okay, all right. Security! We'll be back.
And now, Falls Count Anywhere.
Welcome back, everybody. Now, we here at Ring the Bell are proud to announce a brand new program. With the excitement of Talking Smack and Raw Talk and Talking Dead, we decided to do a show in a similar vein. Here to talk about our very own, I'm gonna take all my stuff. Our very own Adam Lucidi. Adam Lucidi, everybody.
Hey, everybody, welcome to After the Dings, when we are sponsored live by... Mountain Dew! We're sponsored by Mountain Dew this month, live! We got so much stuff to talk about, because we here at After the Ding want you to remember that it's always dingest before the dawn.
So, Adam, I'm happy you have this show. I didn't know we were gonna actually...
Got a spinoff, because this wasn't paying the bills.
Okay. How'd you get a sponsor? We've been doing this for like 2 years. We didn't get a sponsor. Except for the cheesecake thing. So what are you gonna...
Not my problem. I'm a spinoff now.
Okay, what are you...
Good luck with your Buffalo Wild Wings, fuck.
What are you going to talk about this week on After the Ding?
Let's see. We have a lot of cool guests. We have a lot of things going on. I think this week what we're going...
It's so distracting.
We're going to talk about Bayley. We're going to talk about Bayley and Sasha. Bayley and Sasha, they came on Raw Talk. And they were talking about how they're like the Olsen twins, and Renee Young, she was lisping her way all over, a whole bunch of tears all over her. And they were having a good old time about Bayley losing the belt and then winning the belt and, you know, doing all that kind of stuff. Then Paul Heyman came in and he was talking about the Advocate, and he's going to take the belt and he's going to lose. Someone's going to win, someone's going to lose, someone's going to win, someone's going to lose, someone's going to win. Sponsored by Mountain Dew!
So, wait.
Roman Reigns was on Raw Talk also. because we want to make sure that you know what the people are talking about. So what we do on After the Ding is we dissect what the people were talking about before on Raw and SmackDown and the pay-per-views, and then we talk about what they were just talking about because we want you to know what they're talking about. You know what I'm talking about? Sponsored by Mountain Dew!
And people watch this?
Yeah! Do you see the scroll? Do you see the scroll with all the tweets? Let's take a look. Accountant Steve says, Goldberg. Hashtag Subway, eat fresh.
What?
Yeah!
How did you get a tweet? This is
At
a tape
Team
show.
Sterlo says, let's build that wall. Oh, that's the wrong Twitter. That's the wrong talking live. Sponsored by Mountain Dew!
So if A, my ear hurts. B,
Let's take a caller.
we can't take a call.
Yeah, we can because we're a spinoff and we have sponsors.
What? What are you talking about?
Talk all you want with Copper Valley Telecom's residential unlimited long distance and pay just $3 per month. Copper Valley Telecom, the people you know.
Good morning.
Morning.
Time is Wednesday. Current temperature 19 degrees. Now the weather forecast for the Valdez area.
Did you?
Valdez!
I didn't even know they still did this.
Tonight is around 5 above, except for around 5 below through the pass.
She has such a nice
Sunny
accent.
Tuesday, in the mid-20s, except for around 10 above through the pass. We'll have 10 hours and 56 minutes of daylight.
The weather phone is another community service.
So
of
this is the whole
Copper Valley
show?
Let's talk about that weather report of what that they just talked about. It's in Arkansas, maybe Arizona. Valdez. Sponsored by Mountain Dew and fucking Alvarez!
We'll be back.
No, we won't! I'm going on my own! I'm a different show now!
Back.
Roman Reigns was talking about fighting a raccoon at WrestleMania. What? Let's look at the tweets! He's gonna fight a raccoon!
Please leave.
No! We're still talking about talking! Sorry. No! He's gonna fight a raccoon! This one time I went to the drive-in and I had all my snacks out in front of the car and a whole bunch of raccoons was sponsored by Mountain Dew! Please, we need more ratings! We need more ratings and things! We need more ratings and things! We need more content! We need content sponsored by Mountain Dew! No. No. We have an audience.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
If there's people that are going to watch, we'll have an audience. If Catch Me Outside Girl can have 30 grand for every appearance, then we can have a show that's sponsored by Snickers. We can! No, it isn't! It's sponsored by Mountain Dew. It's fine!
Jesus Christ.
Wrestlers have a unique look, so we're in Union Square asking regular people what they think about these not-so-average characters. It's time for Ring the Bell's First Impressions. All right, we're with Kelsey from Philadelphia. So, all right, Kelsey, I'm going to show you a picture. You can just tell me the first thing that comes to your mind, all right?
John Cena.
She's winning already. If you had to rename this character, what would you call him?
American Man with log.
American Man with log. That's great. Also known as John Cena. What do you think when you see this guy?
I wouldn't with him, I guess.
Yeah, right. He's like looks a little aggressive.
You can punch me right in the knees.
Right in the knees, and that's like the worst place to get punched.
Yeah.
That and the balls.
Second place, I guess.
If you had to give him a name, what would you call him?
Like Mighty Midget Mike.
Mighty Midget Mike.
Yeah.
Triple M. It's like Triple H, but Triple M. I like that.
It's like the one from Austin Powers.
The one from Austin Powers.
Yeah, it looks like that one.
Like Mini-Me.
Yeah.
Only if me was like a punk rock guy, right?
Yeah.
If you had to like call him a name, like if he was a wrestler, what would you call him?
I don't know. I don't know.
It's kind of a joke. Want to help out?
was the word? What was?
If he was a wrestler, what would you call him?
Something sweaty. Sweaty. What was that thing you said the other day? No, not that. No, sorry.
Is that sweaty? Something sweaty. I like that. We'll call him Little Sweaty. I'm a little sweaty right now. It's getting hot out here.
Oh, those guys are friends. They're good friends, and they're having a great time. And their outfits match. They probably called each other that morning, and they got a parrot. That's cool.
Do you think like all three of them all say the same thing? It's like, hey.
Yeah, they probably all, chant back and forth to confuse enemies, and then right? Does the parrot wrestle or?
Yeah, well, the parrot's the wrestler. The other two are his sidekicks.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes more sense then, I guess.
He fights other parrots.
He looks a lot harder than the two soft.
Yeah, they do look pretty soft. The checkered men, I like that. Checkers.
Like disco.
Like disco?
Yeah.
If you had to name these guys, what would you call them?
Like, I don't know, something really American.
Something really American because of like the fluorescent colors and the parrot, right? That's very American.
Yeah.
I don't know. It reminds me of White Man Can't Jump.
Yes, that does kind of look like a fat Wesley Snipes.
Yeah, a little bit.
And Woody Harrelson if Woody had hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had hair, yeah.
What do you think about that parrot?
I don't know. Like, I feel like it's a little bit overdone. Like, I can tell they're fucking tropical already, but the parrot is just, I think it's too much.
Just let.
I don't know. They're probably doing better than me, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, we're out here talking to each other, and these guys are on a picture, so what do we know, huh?
Yeah, right.
This has been Nick Angelo. Thanks for watching. If you like videos like this, make sure you check out Ring the Bell TV at Geekade.com. Subscribe below, and see you next time.
And finally, it has been reported Shaq has backed out of his WrestleMania match with The Big Show, which is tough because Big Show's put in so much hard work to get into shape. We're hoping they still have something big for him at WrestleMania. Maybe he'll fight Karl Malone. Maybe Adam Sandler, because Captain Insano shows no mercy. You know what? He could be Sister Abigail. Everyone's waiting for it. But no, apparently, he's going to fight Mr. Spacely. Ruh-roh. As always, follow us on Instagram. Check us out on Twitter. Check us out on Facebook where you get a bunch of info about professional wrestling and all the videos here on Geekade.com. As always, support local independent wrestling. See you guys. Welcome back, everybody. With the popularity of such shows as Talking Dead, Talking Smack, Raw Talk, we here at Ring the Bell have decided to start our own after talk show. Called After the Ding. Here to talk about it, its host, our very own Adam Lucidi, everybody. Adam Lucidi.
Hey, welcome everybody. Welcome to After the Ding, and we're here live, and we are sponsored by Mountain Dew. Sponsored by Mountain Dew this year. Next year we'll be sponsored by Snickers. Taste the rainbows.
I think that's Skittles. And how'd you get a sponsor, dude? I've been doing this for like 2 years, and I'm a sponsor.
We have a sponsor? Well, that's probably why, because you're pronouncing the word wrong. It's sponsor, not spouncer. So, welcome to After the Ding. It's always dingus before the dong.
What? So this is a new show. I didn't think it was going to start right now.
Yeah. Fresh.
What's your show about?
Well, you know, we here at After the Ding, we wanted to make sure that, you know, a lot of these shows are like talking about things and talking about things that happen, and it's a lot of people talking about the things that talk about what happened. So we want to talk about the people talking about the things that are talking about, so you guys know exactly what they're talking about. Sponsored by Mountain Dew.
So you talk about people talking about things that happened that they talked about with talking.
You know what I'm talking about.
So what is your thing to talk about people? Whatever. What are you guys talking about this week? Very distracting.
This week we're going to talk about Bailey and Sasha. Bailey and Sasha were on Raw Talk this past week, and they were talking about how they were like the Olsen twins, but not like the good like Olsen twin movies where they were like detectives and stuff. And they were crying, and they were talking like about like how Bailey won the belt, and then she won the belt again, and then she cried, and then Renee Young was crying, she was crying, she was crying, she was crying. You know how Renee has that sexy lisp. And then there was like Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman was talking about how his advocate is like really angry, and how Goldberg is going to have to be sponsored by Mountain Dew. But then they had Lawler on. Lawler was a guest, and Lawler was making sure like he was talking to Roman Reigns, and Roman Reigns was like worried about his new shoes and his Nikes and stuff. And then he talked about how it's his yard. Everything is his yard, his yard, his yard, his yard, his yard. And Jerry Lawler was like, you know, this one time I had this little dog, and this little dog ran out, and he had to go to the bathroom because it's his yard. So he does his business out in the yard, and then the dog comes back, because the dog came back after he's done with his business. But this one time the dog went running back because the dog saw a raccoon, because a raccoon came up into his yard, and the raccoon scared the little dog. So Roman Reigns versus Raccoon, sponsored by Mountain Dew.
This is literally what people watch after things. Think about it. He's just Chris Hardwick with a beard. We'll be back.